You guys asked me to compare ENGWE Pro with M6 and i7 models, and here it is, the limited edition ENGWE Pro engine electric bike delivered. I chose this Aurora Diamond Green color and it looks stunning. And after riding this bike for several days continuously, this proved to be a very compelling package that is priced very well for what you get and how it performs. So we reviewed on this channel the Polar M4, M6, i7 Pro Vitalan version, and today we're looking at the ENGWE Pro version. All these bikes have the same frame but different components, different settings, and let's unbox this one and see what is different. Let's go over the pros and cons and how this model compares to other bikes. First, let's unbox it, let's see how it's packed. The box came a little bit damaged, but hopefully the bike is in one piece and we'll be able to review it today. This is the packaging, not too much styrofoam. It got a little bit damaged, so let's take the bike out and let's see how it looks like. It looks like somebody already opened this box and the zip ties are disconnected. Not sure what happened here. This is the ENGWE Engine Pro Limited Edition electric bike, and I'm not sure why it's called engine when it's an electric vehicle. The frame is foldable and this bike is the lightest compared to M6, i7 Pro and Electric XP. Not sure how they managed to get that. The motor is 750 watt, rear hub geared with 1000 watt peak power output. 55 Nm torque, that is limited to 24 miles an hour, but with more intense pedaling I was able to get 26 miles an hour on flats. You can feel the limitation once you get closer to 23-24 miles an hour. I traveled this past summer to Europe and have seen a lot of ENGWE in Italy. Mostly EP2 Pro models and here and there few of the Engine Pro models. I think this model is more set up for Europe, for more mild acceleration and lower top speed to be closer compliant and accepted there. It has a gradual acceleration, torquey if you shift down fast, only on the throttle, way less power than i7 Pro or M6, but still faster than Electric XP 3.0. The acceleration and torque is a sweet spot and feels very intuitive and comfortable. Definitely does not sag the battery when you go to maximum power and maximum top speed, but fast enough to feel fun. The system is 48 volts and 16 amp hour battery capacity, removable like other models. Range. During the test, the temperature was below 30 degrees on Fahrenheit, brutal cold. I weighed 220 pounds, I had a sling with 15 pounds of camera gear. I was riding in the 5th maximum level with pedal assist and I was able to cover 24 miles only. In the summertime, expect to get 30-40% more in range, between 30 to 33 miles with a 235 pound rider. If you're lighter, you'll get way more range. The screen, we have 5 levels of assist, on-off button, and here's for the info, various stats. But the screen is very clearly seen and the sunlight, and today is very bright but super cold, and you can see it so clearly. I like the screen. My Peak Design mount that I use all the videos. I will have here loud horn, leather grips with hardware to secure it, comfortable. A lever shifter, medium level quality, very good shifter, very comfortable. Logan hydraulic brakes, and these brakes are really good. 160mm rotors, back and front with Logan brakes. Comfortable, and we have here a little bit of springs here to soften up the ride, but also this shock, very quiet, a lot of travel, very comfortable, similar to other models. So we have here metal folding pedals and double sandwiched cranks sprocket, and we have a Shimano Altus shifter in the back, 8-speed cassette. Definitely set up for European cities where you have more, speed restrictions, more laid back riding. In New York City, you need torque aggressive, speed so you can get out of traffic. This is like more laid back, more comfortable. But if you pedal hard, it will pick up speed. I was able to get 27-28 miles an hour on a flat. You have here height adjustment, which is pretty cool, and the cables, the same story as I mentioned in previous videos. I want to see this inside. It looks kind of like unfinished, so hopefully they can work on that, improve that, or at least put here a rail so it's all hidden inside, so you don't see it like H6, which is much better. We'll have a light here in the front. We'll test the light when it gets darker. Overall, good looking bike, guys. I like how it looks, I like how it feels. It's more laid back style riding, more, you know, comfort. Usually big majority of riders, let's say 35 to 60, they don't go past 15, 18 miles an hour, so this is perfect for, you know, crazy maniacs that want to go 35, 40 miles an hour. You need to get or look for something else. You have very narrow handlebars and good grips. I like this console. I never seen this on any other bike, and I have a bunch of buttons here, and it's very comfortable when you ride. So let me put on 0 so it doesn't take off. Very comfortable to accelerate and use the horn at the same time. Very convenient, and you can reach this. And this Logan brakes are body smooth. One of my favorite brakes to have on a bike. Very powerful, good stopping power. Covered, look, about 7-8 miles and still have 85% left, and it's freezing cold today. It's around 30 degrees, so feels like 25. My hands are numb, but the bike performs still very well. I'm sure if it gets warmer, we'll wake up, will be much more aggressive, much more speedier, but this is what I get today in this weather and this temperature. Front light doesn't reach too far, but pretty wide and pretty decent. Here's the front shot, and the rear light, just 2 dots. And here's the brake, not super bright, but again, decent lights. This frame, we have here this handle, so you're able to grab it and lift the bike, load in your car. The bottom bracket here, there's slightly different, and I did almost like 7-8 miles, and look at these pedals, no scrapes at all on both sides. And I ride in the same areas as other bikes, and it's much higher off the ground and doesn't allow you to scrape it when you go, let's say, left and right and lean harder, which is a big improvement. Same shock, similar triangle, same rear rack, different seat, slightly different design. This part is bent and looks narrow here on top, and this paint job looks really good. I'm not a big fan of the aluminum fenders. They vibrate and make a little bit of noise, not a big deal. I like more plasticky or composite fenders, but these fenders have a very nice paint job and look apart. The suspension has almost 2.5-3 inches of travel. It's quite soft, and I'm able to bottom it a little bit and hit the bottom, so a little bit of noise, but does very well. We only have here limited options, only lockout and on open. Not as advanced as the M6 or i7, but still a pretty good fork overall. Off-road will make a little bit of noise, but not bad. For the city, it's perfect. The bike is well balanced and reasonably priced. It does not have the more advanced front fork compared to M6 and i7. ENGWE Engine Pro, it is dialed down compared to M6 and i7 Pro speed-wise and torque, but has a comfortable frame and small refinements. Way smoother torque that will allow short to very tall riders to enjoy this bike, with slightly longer range if tested in the same conditions as the other models. The components are well polished and good quality overall that will last a very long time and assembled in a very compelling package. This was the review of the ENGWE Engine Pro, the limited edition. Hit that like button if you find this video informative and helpful. Subscribe so you don't miss upcoming electric bike reviews, and I'll see you next time.